Hi everyone and welcome. My name is Radzi and I am from Always Shining in the Light of Love on Facebook, and welcome to our 2015 yearly forecast video. It gives me immense joy and happiness to be here and to do this for you. This is the yearly forecast, so I will be focusing on 2015 and what is up for all of us. The way I have structured this reading is that I'm going to pull out 5 cards for us in the beginning, and these 5 cards are going to be all about our theme, what we need to work on, what we can expect, and then I'm going to do a very short month by month forecast for everyone. So those will be the 12 cards in the end that will come out for all of us. Now you can take in part of this, all of this, or none of this. It totally depends on you and what you would like to accept and invite into your life. But before I actually start moving into doing these readings for you, I'd just like to take a moment and talk about goal setting and resolutions and all of that, because all of the people around us are talking about that. They are talking about goal settings, about what we would like to manifest in 2015, and I want you to take a moment to understand and realize whether goal setting is something that works for you or doesn't. Because for some of us, if we set out goals, then we also at some point set ourselves up for disappointment, because we may never truly accomplish those goals. We may truly just lose focus. We may find something more interesting, and so we're in a dilemma because we had these goals in the beginning of 2015. We really wanted to make them happen, but then along the way we found some new opportunities and new choices, and then we started following those, and then we left our goals behind. But then we left our goals behind, and that's a cause of sadness in our lives, and there goes that. So that's one aspect of the goal setting, that it kind of sets us up for disappointment at some level, or we feel restricted or bound, and we feel we're not free because we are tied to those goals and tied to that vision that we have created, and we don't really allow for new things to come in. We don't really allow for improvement, evolution, choosing new options, and all of that. The other way of looking at 2015 and setting ourselves up for the year is looking at intentions and what we would like to do and how we'd like to feel. So irrespective of what you're doing, you're feeling a certain way. So you can say that in 2015, my intention is to feel happy or joyous or fulfilled or excited or over the top or adventurous or anything, ecstatic, fulfilled, content. And therefore, whatever you do, irrespective of the course of action you choose, you always feel that. So in that case, you're not limited in terms of your actions and what you're moving towards, because at the end of the day you are feeling a certain way, and that is what is most important for you. So if you're a feeling person like I am, then you'd like to feel a certain way, and then you will choose actions in a particular, you will choose those particular actions for you to feel that particular emotion. Now what may happen in this is that because you don't really have a goal, you don't really have a vision, you have to constantly watch yourself, be aware of what you're doing, and not lag off. So having goals at some point really allows us to not fall away. It allows us to really have focus and really move towards something substantial in our lives. And so it's always a give and take, and I'm asking you in this moment today to really understand what is working for you. It could be one thing or the other or something in between, and that's a choice you make. And I would really ask you to have that talk with yourself and decide before we truly go all in 2015. So here we go. I have the Blue Angel Oracle card deck and pulling up the top 5 themes for us for 2015. Ready, set, go. How many of you are excited Raise your hands. I am super excited about this. Can you tell? Number 4 and 5. Here we go. Ooh, the first card for us is Wings of Light, positive news. The second is Life Everlasting, your immortal nature. Lapis Excelsis, perception, perspective. Michael Descent, joyful empowerment. Final word, final card, Light Trip Earth, personal and planetary healing. I think this covers everything and more. You know, if I had to look at themes, if I had to look at how I'm feeling and what we are moving towards and what we can expect to do and find, I think these 5 cards are pretty much bang on. So we'll just begin with the first card, Wings of Light, positive news. If you are working towards a dream project, a job, a relationship, a career, change in state, if you're moving, change in careers, whatever, if you are asking for a positive news, this is it. College admissions, new jobs, new avenues, new opportunities, new ways to expand your business, new ways to follow your hobbies, new ways to expand your hobby into something that can help you earn money. All of that, there's positive news. So on the abundance front, on the financial prosperity front, there is abundance written on this year and written for you. So just know this is a given for 2015. Abundance is yours. It'll come. The positive news will come. There are no two ways about that, and it just gives me great happiness to share that. That whatever you do, however you feel, whatever aspect of life you're looking to move out, move forward, move on, all of that is coming true for you in 2015. The big words are yes, the time is now, abundance, a great joy, absolutely great environment for you to progress and evolve in. So yay to that for 2015. The second card that came us is Life Everlasting, your immortal nature. And the first quote that came into my head is a Maya Angelou quote. She said, people will forget what you did, what you said, all of that, but people will never forget how you make them feel. So it's all about feeling. It's about how you feel, how you make others feel. It's all about dropping into our heart center, dropping way down deep into that heart center and knowing how we feel. So focusing on the heart and focusing on our feelings is very important as we move in, as we chart new ways, chart new careers, as we create a new path for ourselves. Feeling is so very important. So if you feel right, if you feel happy, if you feel this is the way, then do it. And if you feel something is off, then something is off and don't do it. So really feeling your intuition, listening to your heart, that is really important in 2015. And I'm really hoping that we will be able to work with that energy and work with this feeling in 2015, that we drop into our heart center and feel how things are, and if we feel good, we do it. If we don't feel good, we don't do it. So feeling is very important for us in 2015. The third card for us was Lapis Excelsis, perspective. And what I want to say is that 2015 will truly see you detach. It will see you move forward, move on. It's important to understand that people will come from different perspectives because of the way we've grown up, the experiences we've had, the social conditioning, the conditioning at home. All of us think different. We're different. We're unique. And therefore we have unique perspectives, and you can't really expect everyone to agree or disagree. And the more open we are to different ideas, the fact that people have different opinions, and just allow that to happen, I think the easier 2015 will be. So don't take anything to heart. Don't believe that you are responsible for another person's words or actions. No, everyone is responsible for their own words and actions, and you're responsible for your own words and actions. And so really taking that stand of personal empowerment and freedom and letting go of blame and guilt, that is huge for 2015. So if you're someone who believes that people behave with you in a certain way, and that has to do all, and that it has everything to do with you, change that perspective, because the way a person behaves has everything to do with them and nothing to do with you. And similarly, own yourself, own your actions, own your responsibilities. Also move away from the past. What happens is that at times, because in the past we've been treated a certain way, when a similar situation comes up in the present moment, we are always compelled to act in the same way as another person may have reacted in a past experience. So what is happening is that our current action is related to a past experience. And if that past experience is one of feeling abandoned or unloved or unworthy or not good enough or rejected, then our current action embodies the same thing. So we will most probably act in the same unloving, unworthy, not good enough, rejected sense. And whether that that feeling of being unloved is towards ourselves or towards another person is not that important. What is important is that we are acting from that past experience. And so therefore, when you're in a moment, in a present moment, and you have a choice on how to respond, you get to decide if your action is going to be dependent on a past experience or not. Because in the past experience, the way another person reacted or responded, remember, had everything to do with them and nothing to do with you. And similarly, in this present day situation, how you respond to another person again has everything to do with you and nothing to do with them. So choose to be driven by your current emotions, how you're currently feeling, and how you'd like to express your heart self, your true self, your spirit self, rather than connecting it to a past experience which may not have been very loving in the beginning. So that's number 3. The 4th card for us is Michael Descent, Joyful Empowerment. We are in 2015 going to move into a phase of our lives where we are going to take charge, when no one gets to decide and no one gets to be responsible. So we get to decide and we get to be responsible. We get to decide how we'd like to respond, to react, how we'd like to feel, how we'd like to see things, do things, act it out, interpret things, all of that. It's our choice. It's our choice, and therefore we can choose love, we can choose peace, and we can choose joy at every point, and then be responsible for that feeling that's inside of us. So there's no blame, there's no guilt, there's just lots of joy, because we feel empowered in this moment to take responsibility and be open to creating a joyful space and joyful life for ourselves. That's the 4th card. And the 5th card is Lightship Earth, Personal and Planetary Healing. And I'd just like to focus this card a little bit. Okay. I love the energy of this card, and I didn't want to explain it to you. I'd rather you see it. So that's why here it is for you one more time. We're going through this major time of healing, and healing is the word which I don't really resonate with, but I still use because all of us kind of resonate with it. So we'll just go with it for now. But what I'm trying to say is that because we are taking responsibility, because we are choosing to feel, because we are choosing to be responsible and choosing to feel that love, feel the joy, connect to that peace and loving center, then that is what will manifest in our lives. And therefore that healing comes, that change change comes, that shift comes when we choose to, sorry about that. Okay. When we choose peace, or when we choose love, and when we choose joy. I apologize for that if you could hear that distraction. Really sorry for that. So that's it. Those are our 5 themes for this year. This is a really large video, so if you want to stop at this point, stop and come back and watch it. I mean, I will not hold it. I will not feel that you haven't watched it and all of that. So now is the right time to break. If you've had enough, if you don't want to see me, you don't want to hear me, switch YouTube off. Come back and watch this later. That's perfectly fine with me. You know, I think that might actually be great, because I understand after 15 minutes, not sure how energized you feel for the rest of the 15 minutes. But here we go. If you're back, and if you're still watching, thank you so much. We're back for a short short style monthly forecast. I'm going to be pulling out 6 cards each. Go 2 goes, 6 cards each time. Okay. For January, this card comes again. It is Light Trip Earth, Personal and Planetary Healing. We are moving towards a phase. We're moving towards a phase where we are starting to take responsibility. We are choosing joy. We are choosing peace. We're choosing happiness. And that is shifting things. And that is shifting. We're opening up. We're growing. We're expanding. And we are choosing a new lifestyle, choosing a new path for ourselves. And that's the sort of shift we will experience in January, where we are kind of fed up of how we've lived so far, and we're really looking to find a new way of living. And I think we are embracing that feeling and coming closer to that moment in January, that healing, that shift, that evolution, the opening up to that portal, the rebirth, the rise of the phoenix, all of that energy kind of comes together for us in January. February, Whispering Heart. I love this card. It's a really sweet card. I'm a tree hugger, so I love connecting with trees. Love this card. So the message is choice. And February, you realize that at every point you have a choice. You can either choose to come from a place of not feeling loved, feeling rejected, as which may have been mirrored in a past experience, or you can choose to come from a place of joy and love, because you know at the core this is who you are. So that's a choice, and your heart is whispering to you softly, and you are really opening yourself up to that voice, which is going to sort of grow louder and no longer be a whisper. But it starts off as being a whisper, and then you get to choose. You get to choose how you will live your life and which direction you would like to take your life in. And you know, when you're listening, you might feel that, oh, this is so easy, the transformations are easy. They take time. It takes months to sort of start coming from a heart place and not allowing past experiences to hold you down in your present moment. So practice, and really let go of the feeling of maybe feeling rejected or abandoned, because it's not truth. Anything that is love is that is based on fear, or that is based not on love, is not real. So just let that go. In every moment, in every choice you have, start connecting to your truth, your love center. That's really important, and something you will really enjoy moving forward. March. I love how our theme cards are coming right back up. Love that. I love it. Michael Descent, Joyful Empowerment. So So again, you are now making choices which come from a heart center. You are more empowered. You feel a new energy coming in because you've truly made that shift where you realize that coming from a place of the heart, coming from a place of the fullness of your heart, from the wholeness of your heart, is truly what is wonderful. And again, people will forget what you have said or what you did, but they will never forget how you made them feel. So joyful empowerment, be responsible for the way you feel, and just simply bring that energy out into the world, into the people that are close to you. March. April, Ancient of Days, the Eternal Flame. This is April for you, everyone. What I see happening in April is that the eternal truth of who we are and what we're here to do, and this is all about how you see it. So I'm not going to talk about what it is or what it means for you. That is a discovery you go for by yourself. That is not something that I will talk about here, but what I will talk about is the understanding that whatever you feel to be the truth, whatever you feel to be real, whatever you feel to be honest and authentic, that is going to start really blazing in April. So there will be magnified energy, and then magnification will be of anything and everything you have chosen to see as truth. So if you've seen a past experience as your truth, and if you've based your life on that, what happened, say, a couple of years ago or decades ago as truth, then that will get magnified. If you believe in what happened, what the choice that you have in the current moment, and if you believe in that transition from not allowing the past experience to control you and truly choosing love and compassion and joy and peace in this moment, and seeing that as real and eternal, then that flame will get magnified, that energy will get magnified. So April is magnification. It's a magnification of whatever you choose to believe in and whatever you choose to hold as truth for yourself. So April, I would say, is an important month because the work that you've done in the first quarter of January, February, and March, you will see a result of that work in April. So April is key for all of us. Moving into May, beyond the storm, protection. Now, a lot of us might find this journey a little difficult. It's new, it's uncharted territory, and we feel lost because everything that is comfortable, everything that is known is being stripped away. And we're venturing into the unknown. We haven't really felt unconditional love before. We haven't really felt what it feels to be with the divine, in union with the spirit energy. We don't know how it feels, and therefore I understand that if May feels a bit scary because you've taken this big jump and you've decided to truly embrace a new you, a better you. You may, or you've decided to at least take a step forward in that journey, and it feels a little difficult. Feels difficult to sort of find our footing in this new territory, in this new area. And what May is here to tell you is that it's all going to be fine. It's all going to be great. You're going to do wonderfully. Everything that you've done so far, you have been brilliant at. You've aced it. You're great. There are golden stars for you. For doing so well, and don't stop now. Don't feel discouraged now. Don't feel that you failed in a way, or you haven't done as well, because you have, and there are new beginnings. It's the end of a journey. It's the beginning of a great new journey. So let's not get too wobbly here. Let's hold on to the foundation of love and strength. And always realize that the spirit is walking with us, invisible, but walking with us. And as if intentionally, or really if you feel you will feel the guiding hand of spirit with you in May. So really hold on to that and know you've done fantastic. And we're almost at the half of the year, and you've been great so far. You have been wonderful and pretty amazing. You've done wonderfully well for yourself. And so May is kudos. It's a number 5 month, so again there are changes and feeling a little wobbly, but don't let those get to you, because you have really done very well up until May, and I congratulate you on a journey well walked. Moving into June, ascension into the light, as above so below. We have now consciously decided to choose a new journey for us, or expand it into a new realm, or really sort of felt the need to walk a new path. And after May, after feeling a little wobbly, we are again pretty sure of where we're headed. Whether it's a goal you have in mind, or whether it's an intention, or whether it's a feeling you'd like to sort of embrace in 2015. We are now going to take a big jump towards that big journey. So the prep work is done, and we are still doing the prep work. It's not that it's finished, but we are ready and prepared to take on the next big step. So in June, I do see you taking a big step. Now, this could also be that the partner you're looking for may finally sort of come. The career change you're looking for may come. The job change, the house, moving homes, anything that you would want to sort of receive in 2015. The seeds of that, the fruition of that has started coming. And as above, so below, as within, so on the outside. And so really the outside circumstances have now started mirroring what is inside you, and that deep glow and warmth of love that is inside you, that flame which is now blazing inside you, that light is now going to shine on the outside as well. So that's what we have in June coming up for us. All right, now I'm back to my cards, doing July to December. July is special because we have 2 full moons in July. I believe the first full moon is on the 2nd, and the second is on the 31st of July. Okay. July. Multi-dimensional healing, love and prayer. In July, what I really want to focus on in this image is a couple of things. So I'm just showing it to you once again. The butterfly at the heart center, the star on the soul star chakra. It's about 12 inches above the crown chakra, and the wings. So those are the 3 elements on this card that I'd like to focus on. You are opening up in terms of expressing yourself. So that flame that's ignited inside you, that's blazing, that is now going to be mirrored on the outside. It starts from the throat chakra. It starts from here. It's about expressing. It's about transformation in the way you express. So the words that you use, the thoughts, the intentions, all of that is changing. And therefore the words and your tone and the way you speak, all of that is changing, and simply embrace that. You have that guiding star here somewhere up above you. You have that guiding star as a sort of confirmation that you're on the right track and that you've done great, and you don't have to back down now. That this is important, this journey is important, and your role is important, and this path that you're on is very important. And the wings to me signify a sense of freedom. It's the ability to walk away, to move away from situations that no longer serve your highest good. So you have you have the choice to detach, to move away, to know that you can make another choice, to know that you can choose a different path, and that and that freedom and that assurance is just very, very beautiful at this point. Moving on to August. This is Synchrotron. Synchrotron, infinite possibility. What a wonderful card to have come out. I mean, we have these wings of light and we have infinite possibilities. So moving into August, which is also moving into fall, when you are right about beginning to reap your rewards for 2015, with the first harvest coming in late August, 1st September, the possibilities are infinite. You have you planted your seeds, you tended to them, and now it's time to reap your rewards. So it's out there. You can choose whatever you'd like to manifest for yourself. The energies are there. The work has been done. It's all about taking ownership of your life and choosing a path for yourself that works for your highest good. So this is not the time to dream small. This is not the time to have low self-worth, because then you won't be able to choose the big things. You won't be able to intend for the big things. If you want to intend for the big things, you must be willing to choose big, hope for big, dream for big, infinite possibilities, right? Anything can happen. Work with that energy in August. Anything can happen. Moving on to September. Angel of Hearts. I love that. I love the Angel of Hearts. Wonderful. The message is truth. August full moon is going to be important for us. I just get that sense right now. So July we have 2 full moons, and the August full moon is going to be pretty spectacular as well. We are opening up to a whole new energy in terms of what we see as our truth. The work that we began doing in January, which was personal and planetary healing, that's the work we started doing. That's sort of coming full circle in September, because we are opening up to our truth, and we are opening up to what we feel is the truth for us, and that is really, really important at this time. So September being the month of, again, a harvest month, we are reaping the rewards of loving ourselves for owning our truth and really sort of being open to the new rewards that are coming our way. Again, a great month if you want to attract a relationship or a partner or someone. I see September as a big month for that happening as well. But all in all, it's just a great month because you have worked and you are going to reap the rewards for the work that you've done, and that is standing in your power, standing in your truth. Again, with the angel, you have the wings, so it's the freedom of expressing your truth, honoring your truth, or whatever it may be. I'm not going to specify that. That is for you to work on and decide. But whatever it is, I know that it's going to be brilliant, because you're going to emerge into that brilliant, shining white light. Wow. October, the message is Shambhala, Golden Age. October is going to be a great month for us. So if all the abundance energy, all the positive energy, all that amazing sense of manifestation, I feel October holds that promise. It is the harvest season. It is the final harvest, I believe. October is the final harvest. And so it's all about reaping your rewards. It's all about really honoring yourself and saying, I did this work and I deserve to receive all these wonderful gifts, and just being open to receiving those gifts. I think that is really important. And it is the golden age. I believe it's going to be the best month of 2015, where all the magic happens, where the connection to spirit is really, really strong, and where you open yourself up to receiving the gifts of the work that you've done. So October is going to be a month of celebration. It's going to be a month of rising, the rising sun, the rising phoenix, the rising moon. It's just going to be a month of gratitude and rising. So I bow to that. Namaste to that. Moving on to November, the healing angel has come again. She did come in the themes as well. I love how the theme cards are also coming in the monthly forecast. November, I feel it's going to be a month where we simply sit in peace, where we simply love being in our own presence because we've done the work. We feel so light, we feel so good, we feel free, we feel empowered, we feel joyous, we feel peaceful, because the whole year round we've really worked, and we've given it our best in terms of shining our truth, being ourselves, connecting to the present moment, honoring ourselves, honoring our sacred space, our bodies, our physical spaces, our relationships, letting go of the extinct energy, moving into the new, raw, powerful energy that's in front of us. So we've done all that work. In November, it's just like retreat time, spa time, enjoy time, because we've done the work, we've reaped the rewards. October is going to be fantastic, by the way, and it's going to be great. And so November, you just relax. You relax, you enjoy this moment, and you simply be, and you have a beautiful moment of a silent prayer of gratitude to the universe for all that has happened and all the magic that has been revealed to you this year. Our final card is for December is a Knight on Earth. Magical new beginning. It's a number 8. It's a number 8. I love that. So we're ending a number 8 year with a number 8 card in December. So I believe that December again is going to be very magical. So for some of us who may not have received their miracles or the work, the fruits of their work in October, then December is the month where you will receive all those wonderful gifts, because you will truly be ready to fly. You will truly be able to achieve your dreams, achieve your goals, and really welcome new energy into your life. So all the work that you've done in 2015, you will open up to a whole new portal in December, and it's just going to be a marvelous ending to 2015 and a great opening to 2016, because it's going to be a magical year which comes to a magical end in December. So again, be open to great love, great things coming true, great possibilities, great rewards, and great gifts that you will open in December. That's the magical energy of December for you, everyone. And with that, we come to the end of our month by month short style forecast for 2015. I trust you've enjoyed this. I trust you've enjoyed this video. It's a rather long video. It's about 38 minutes. You can watch it in parts. You can watch it one go. You can come back each month to see what this month has for you. It's totally up to you. But I really hope you enjoy this and you have a lot of fun watching. And till I meet you next for the weekly reading, take care, lots and lots of love. Namaste, everyone.